Hey, welcome to Ogbeh'sCake. My name is Ogbe. I welcome you to today's class. I thank you for subscribing to my channel if you've subscribed before now. And if you've not subscribed, I'm urging you that this is the time for you to click on the subscription button and click on the notification button as well so that you subscribe and get notified anytime I post another video because I post as often as I have the opportunity and I get something that needs to teach you. This topic is training your voice and speech. Before we delve into how to train your voice and why you need to train your voice as an actor, I need to go into the parts that I have acknowledged, I have seen, I have observed that some people don't know how to read efficiently well. If you're among those that don't know how to read efficiently well, some words are strange to you, take out time. Spend every evening, spend every day, spend like half an hour or 1 hour at least daily training yourself on how to read anything that comes your way. The newspaper, say the magazine, don't just look at pictures, read the text. Any book that comes your way, just if it's a church book, if you're a Christian, you are a Muslim, a Hindu, whatever religion you belong to, look at your book, your holy books, look into them, open them as often as you can. If it's a gossip magazine that you have access to in your house, open them, read all the text. Any book that you find available, take out time to read and get conversant with the strange words that you're not very used to. However, you get a script, you have a script available to you, spend time, rehearse the lines, read them. The more often you read, the better you will be in reading and playing roles, in interpreting and understanding characters. I have observed in my few decades in the movie industry that a lot of people are stereotyped. A lot of people sound the same way, even when they're playing different characters. You could tell who they are, you could tell that they're not really the character they're playing because they sound the same way. Because in real life, they talk the same way. So it becomes hard when you're playing a particular role to understand that this role they're playing is not them, but they should become the character and sound like the character. I will explain. Let's say you are just a young lady or a young man and you're a student. You have a mother, and then you have a father, you have friends, you have siblings, younger, older, aunties, neighbors, you have lecturers, or you have people around you that are not the same with you. When you are in front of your mother, you tend to sound the same. But when you are with your friends, you don't sound the same as if you are with your mother. When you are with your professor, you don't sound the same as if you are with your friends or with your mother. So the thing is that when you are with your dentist, you don't sound the same as you sound with your lecturers or your teachers or the case may be. In the same vein, when you're playing a role, you shouldn't sound the same as you sound in real life. What I'm trying to explain is that the role you play, the character you're interpreting should affect how you sound. Some people are fast talkers, some people are slow talkers. But then the character you're playing demand that you talk fast while you are a slow talker, so you need to practice and exercise how to talk faster than your usual stuff. You should learn how to talk faster than you would have loved to talk. Some people don't work on their tonations, the level of speech, their pace and pitch. I'll explain that some other time. But today I'm talking about how to build or train your voice and train your speech. If you are an actor that smokes a lot, or if you are an actor that drinks a lot, always make sure that every time you are on the set, you don't drink too many cold stuff that affects your voice. Coffee, hot water. I will always say hot water every time. Everything hot should will make your voice will make your nasal cavity to clear out, and then that will help your voice to sound the way you want them to sound. Okay, I will take a script and read a saying for you. Okay, okay. This is from one of my movies I shot. I'm going to read this line to you in different ways. The character is Brandon, and it says, I must look my best today. Today, I will pour out my heart. She will love me, she will not. We are lovers. Many times we have made out. That leaves. Oh, it makes sense. But people read like that and they say they have talents and they want to become stars. So if you are the type that believe that what I just read sounds good, then you need to do extra, become a star. Because that was very bad. Now, I'll read again. Today I will pour out my heart. You will love me. You will not. We are lovers. So many times have made out. That leaves. Oh, this tends to be better than the previous, but it's still not good enough. I will try the third time. Today I will pour out my heart. You love me. You not. We are lovers. So many times we made out. That leaves. Oh, it's getting better. I'll go again. Today I'll pour out my heart. You love me. You not. We are lovers. So many times you have made out. Oh, that leaves. Oh, it's getting better. To understand that if you have a script, try out different ways that you want to say those things. Try out, read these lines different ways, and then look for one that sounds better and you feel interpret the character better. Having said that, I could still read again. There are different ways I could read this. Today I will pour out my heart. She will love me. No, she will not love me. We are lovers. Yes, we are. She will not love me. Would not. We are lovers. Many times have made out. So many times we have made out. Oh, that is. Oh, oh. There are different ways that you can actually read lines. There are different ways that you can interpret the character. While reading the same way I've read before, observe the pauses that I put in some of my videos. Some you decide need extra pauses, like few seconds pauses before you say the next line. Some you have to read them as from the lines, just read into the lines. Some you just have to take it slowly and slowly, depends on how you want to interpret the character, on the audience to perceive the character. Remember, you're carrying an audience along. It's not just acting for you. You're acting in the room, or before your mirror, or behind closed doors, then that is for you. But once you act before a camera, you're acting for the audience. The audience becomes your judge. So as much as possible, you must carry them along. If you want them to feel happy, make them happy. If you want them to shed tears, make them shed tears. If you want them to feel the love that you're feeling, put the love in their mind. You could take a line and say them with few pauses, just every time you say one word or say the next phrase, you create a pause. Sometimes you need to create your pauses at every sentence. So all you need is that you need enough breath so that when you breathe in, you use exhaust those words at the end of your sentence. Make sure that if you want to create your pauses at every sentence, you must say the sentence from the beginning to the end without pausing and pause at the end of the sentence. So when you create your pauses at every sentence, so you need to say the lines from the beginning of the sentence to the end of the sentence before you create your pause. That way the audience follows your pace. But sometimes the pace could be that you create your pause as sentences or as words or as phrases. Sometimes you say, what do I have to do before I have to do what I got to do? However, I need to do what I have to do before I do what I have to do. So in such exercise, you realize that sometimes you create pause at the end of the word, sometimes you create pause at the end of the clause, sometimes you create pause at the end of the sentence. Sometimes you have two sentences and create just a mini pause and then run into the next sentence. Your pace, the pace of your words, the pace of your speech, the pace and the tempo of how you say those words, how calmly and how fast you say them, will affect the character you're playing, either positively or negatively. So when you are alone, take time to practice. Watch your favorite actors. See what makes them unique by the process they create. Sometimes, sometimes you see people scream very loud because they're very angry. But other times, such persons will need to scream to show that they are angry. To understand the emotion that you're playing, understand the character you're playing, and choose how you want the character to sound. Your task will be watch your favorite roles, watch your favorite actors and actresses, and learn how they say their words, how they say their lines, where they observe their process. So take out time, take a script, random script, read a line, rehearse it, sing, and act it different ways that you've done it before. Every time you pick up the script, try to act the character in a different way, like someone else. Create a mannerism, create a walking style, create a pattern. Make sure that you act the character different from you've acted it before. Make sure you act the character. Make sure you act the character different from the previous time you acted it. So every time you act as a character with the same lines, make sure it's different, sound different, walk different, look different, on your head differently. So if you observe this, you train yourself making sure that each time you appear before the camera, each time you are acting in a movie or you are in an audition ground, today I want to be this, I want to be that. By the time you create all those environments where you are different persons at different times, as much as you're playing different, same character, you will help to master yourself, to build yourself, master yourself, and create that diversity in yourself. So that every time you are given a role, you will not sound one way, you will not look one way, you will not interpret character one way. And one more thing, if you are given a role to play, rehearse, record your voice. Let's forget, record your voice. Know how you sound and decide, is this how I want to sound in this movie? Or should I sound this way in this movie? Or should I sound this way in this movie? Or should I talk this way in this movie? Or should I talk this way in this movie? Or should I talk this way in this movie? We all have those talents in us. All you need is just to find the right one for yourself. Every time you're before a camera, every time you're in a movie set, today say, I'm going to sound different. You sound different, people will notice that you're different. And then you don't need people to watch you to know that they enjoy listening to you. Just having people cooking in the kitchen while the thing is playing the video, and I will enjoy listening to you. They're like, oh, what's that actor? I like the way he sounded. I understand that all that involves a lot of practice. Practice, you're going to sound the right way. And every time you act, just decide today, I'm going to sound like this. And then you sound that way. And then the next movie, you're going to sound this way. To understand it, acting is believing. So sound the way that you want to sound. Sound the way and record yourself and see the difference in your voice texture. See the difference in the intonation. However, there are people that, because of their background or wherever they're coming from, because of their tradition or their language, that affects how they sound. If you're among those that wherever you are from affects the way you say words, please work on those words. If you're among those that come from the particular side of the world where instead of pronouncing the word the right way, pronouncing it the wrong way, to master how you need to pronounce it. I'm not saying you should sound European or sound British or sound American or sound Canadian. If your language is English, sound in a way that your people will accept that you are sounding, you're speaking good English. If your language is your native language, sound in a way that people will say, oh yeah, you're speaking the right language. You're sounding the right way. A lot of people are brought up in the villages, they are brought up in the rural areas, but that shouldn't hinder you to sound the way you should sound. All you need is just to master how to sound the way you do. Just as people learn English, or people learn French, or people learn German or any other language, you need to master and learn how you want yourself to sound. So all these actors that you see that are known, that sound the way you love them, they learn and master the way they sound. Whatever they say, their speech, you learn them. So take out your time. It's never too late. Take out your time, groom yourself to sound the way you want to sound. Some directors or producers may have seen you in the past, but this is a turning point for you. Take out time from this point, from this day, to say, I'm going to improve on the way I say my lines. I'm going to improve on how I sound. I'm going to improve on how I pronounce words. Acting is easy, but acting is difficult if you believe you cannot do it. But if you believe that you can do it, it's quite easy. This practice, practice. But that's the key to becoming a star. Thank you for spending your time with me today. I hope you subscribe. If you've not subscribed, please click on that subscription button. Click on it. I need your subscription. I need to amount enough subscribers so that my words will get to every corner of those that want to act. To get to everyone that's interested in becoming a better actor. So please click on the notification button as well. So that each time I upload a video, you'll be notified of my video. And then share. I will be here always because I know that you are there for me. And my name remains Peter, and this is Ogbeh'sCake.